Kim will be over here sneaking.
It's a real party. I want to have a picture of people having fun. That's the whole point. Well, guys, I know most of you already, but thank you for coming. I always enjoy meeting new people and also seeing all my old friends, not old friends, my friends I've known for a while. But we're going to have a lot of fun, and thank you for helping us get all these girlfriends together. I even have a little gift from my hostess.
What is it?
What is it? What is it? What is it? This cute little bag, isn't it?
Ooh, tweezers
And
soothing eye gel.
It's funny because I always say I need to bring my tweezers to these because this is the only time I look in a big mirror and I never remember my tweezers.
that soothing eye gel is great if you've just tweezed, but it's also like any of those times that your eyes are tired, maybe you're going to sleep or the allergies are kind of bothering you. You can put out a nice sized dollop. Give it a few minutes while you do your hair, brush your teeth or whatever. When you come back, just powder off whatever little bit might be left. Most of it has shrunk into the cells, and it's just like an amazing quick little nap for your eyes. It feels so wonderful. So
I do mine at work sometimes with those lights above my desk. Sometimes I I'm like, oh.
we'll see, and now you have a little portable bag to carry them with you. Isn't that pretty cool?
Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. And you're going to get all kinds of free stuff. Just, you guys, she owes you bunches, so the chocolate's just the start, I'm sure. Because she's going to get lots and lots of free for having girlfriends with us. And, thank you for helping her, which also helps me too. We're going to do 3 things today, and we'll probably actually change this up a little bit since lots of you have done this with me before. But my first part of the class is always about skincare because that's the most important part. Nobody ever gets real excited about cleansers and I feel so pretty. I have a new skincare set. I know it's not as much fun as eyeshadows and lip gloss, but we'll do that first because that's the most important. If your skin doesn't look good, it really doesn't matter what color we paint it. So we'll do that, and then we'll do some color. The hostess gets the most help with color, but that's a good chance for you to book a party so you too can get an individual makeover. Because what I do is I take, especially when I know people, it's easier. I take their hair and their skin tone and all that stuff, put it into the computer. The makeup artist goes to work and makes up something perfect just for you. It's almost like being a what not to wear, except I'm not as rude as they are.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe a little bit, but not nearly as bad. And then, of course, we'll give you a chance if you want to go shopping. I have product here with us, and so we'll be able to take it home today. Before we start makeup goodies, this is the lady who started it all. I like to talk about Mary Kay because I don't think a lot of people know what a cool lady she was. I even yesterday had some girls that said, I didn't even know that was a real person. But it really was. Mary Kay started our company back in 1963 because at that time women couldn't sign a note on a loan. They couldn't, very few of them even worked outside the home. She had been working in direct sales for a long time and was tired of training the men and then having them established as her boss just because they were guys. And so that still happens today, but they're just not dumb enough to say it. But in Mary Kay's company, women have the opportunity to do as much or as little as they choose with their business, which I think is way cool. She also, before she passed away, she established the Mary Kay Charity, which last year we gave out over $14 million of grants for preventing domestic abuse and research into cancers affecting women. So these are some other pictures of things that we do, but I love it that our company is giving back and not just taking like so many of the places that I spend my money. So I really like the company I work for. Oops. This is a little bit about what our company has done for me. Now, back when I started Mary Kay, I was who Holly used to know, that teacher. I was kind of getting burned out in my teaching career, but never in a million years did I think I was going to do something like this for the rest of my life. I signed my agreement just because I liked the products and I wanted to get them wholesale. And I remember saying to the lady, I'm not kidding, I'll never sell anything. She said, that's okay. And I didn't have to. I just got hooked in and I love what I do now. And so I earned my first car 7 months after I joined. That time I took the cash compensation, so I don't have a picture. But you can watch my kids growing up as you pass the different cars. We've now had 5 free cars in the last 8 years. This was the Grand Prix that we got first, and then we had the pink Cadillac for 2 years. It was right before Christmas, that's why she has her little Santa Claus hat on. Best Christmas present I ever got. Then we had the black Saturn for 2 years. Right now, this is the one outside, the Chevy Equinox. But by golly, by June, we're getting back into that pink car, so that'll be number 6. This is actually a seminar in the summer. We did, if you've met your goals and had a great year, you get to get all gussied up and go across stage. And there's all these really hot guys in tuxedos that celebrate with you. And they're actually going to give me one of these diamond rings this year, which is pretty darn cool.
Awesome.
You know, because the hot guys are kind of a reward in itself. And the fact that you can have a diamond is pretty cool, but she even lets you choose which diamond ring do you want. Now, that's just like over the top cool, I think. But I don't show this to say, wow, look at me. It's real. I wouldn't have any of this, not even the first paycheck if it weren't for having fantastic customers. And so I appreciate you guys being here because just by working with me, it helps my dreams come true. It helps me do this now full time and stay home with the kids when I want to and get away from them when I want to, which is also a very big deal. Many of you already are awesome customers of mine, but you know how Mary Kay works. If you're new, you may not. So very quickly, when you are a customer of mine, it's not the same as just stopping in at the mall or at Walmart. I try to make it a whole lot better experience for you. Number one, you don't have to fight the crowds and the traffic and all that silly stuff. But you know, before Mary Kay, I would stand and just kind of look up and down the aisles, and everything looked so great, and they have all this fantastic marketing. How in the world do you know what you're supposed to use? And so that's kind of challenging. What I love about Mary Kay is that you get me. And hopefully I can help you say, you know, this doesn't work for you, but this one will. And if you try it and you don't love it, everything we have is 100% guaranteed. So if I'm wrong the first time I think this is what's right for you, then we change it out. It's absolutely no big deal. No more makeup graveyard because we have way too much stuff down there, right? All right, so we're about to get naked. Well, just the neck up. Who has eye makeup on already? Let me get you some. Let's get started. Take that off first. You guys are going to stop being so quiet. You're going to freak me out.
It's because we know we're being
You're not. It's not even working.
Yeah, not even more.
It's not even. It isn't working, is it?
I do
No.
have a little bit of eyeshadow on.
All right,
so I will-
fantastic.
I do too.
Our eye makeup remover is actually the best-selling product in our entire catalog. It
Love it.
cracks me up that of all the things that we have,
Maybe bottle too.
yeah, a lot of our stuff is in new packaging since you saw us last. This one's kind of getting low. I've had a busy week here, but it's a dual-phase product, which means that half of it works for your waterproof, half of it works for your regular eye makeup. And so before you use it, you always want to give it a little swish. But if you just put it on the cotton ball, just kind of hold it in place for a second and swish, it comes right off. It doesn't give you any kind of residue. Your contacts aren't all filmy. It's not greasy. So it's real easy to change even in the middle of the day if you need to. Who else has eye makeup on? Kimmy needs some.
I do too.
And if you need more, just holler, okay? Because that would require you have to start talking to me. Hopefully is going to happen here pretty soon.
You know me, you won't be able to keep me quiet.
That's a good thing.
I thought that's why she was filming today.
Well, you know what, our mentor that asked us to actually do this, she said, you know, it might not be a bad idea, just leave that camera sitting up in the room the whole time, whether you're doing it or not, just to keep everybody under control. I don't know that that always works, and I don't really want us to be under control. I have a lot more fun when we're not. All right, so we're going to get started with the Miracle Set. Some of you already know about my Miracle Set, some of you don't. Either way, it's totally okay with me, but what I need you to know the most is that Miracle Set has that name for a reason. You're going to love what it does for your face. But the most important part is that it does it quickly. Because the last thing we have time for is to spend all day in the bathroom. So we're going to try the Miracle Set because it does 5 things. It cleans, it tones, which means it evens out oily and dry patches. It exfoliates, and then it also, we have hydration for the moisturizer, and of course we'll use our foundation to finish it off. We'll get through all that, and then we can play with color and all the new stuff that some of you haven't seen yet, and we'll just have a ball. Lauren, let's close it right there.